The story of Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, is one of profound spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Born as Prince Siddhartha Gautama in Lumbini, Nepal, in approximately 563 BC, his life journey is marked by a quest for meaning, inner transformation, and the eventual realization of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. In this video, we explore the life of Gautama Buddha in detail, from his early years as a prince to his renunciation of worldly comforts, his spiritual journey, and the teachings that continue to guide millions of people worldwide. Chapter 1: The Birth of Siddhartha Gautama. Lumbini, a tranquil garden in the foothills of the Himalayas, was the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama. He was born to King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. Legend has it that his birth was marked by auspicious signs and prophecies, foretelling his future greatness. He was named Siddhartha, which means he who achieves his aim. Chapter 2: A Sheltered Childhood. Siddhartha's early life was one of privilege and luxury. His father, King Suddhodana, took great care to shield him from the harsh realities of the world. He was raised in opulence within the palace walls, surrounded by every comfort imaginable. Siddhartha received a princely education, excelling in various subjects, including martial arts, literature, and philosophy. Chapter 3: The Four Sights. Despite the lavish lifestyle, Siddhartha's curiosity about the world outside the palace grew. At the age of 29, he ventured beyond the palace grounds, accompanied by his charioteer Channa. On these excursions, he encountered the four sights: a sick person, an old person, a corpse, and a wandering ascetic. These encounters deeply affected him, making him realize the inevitability of suffering and the impermanence of life. Chapter 4: Renunciation. Siddhartha's encounters with suffering and impermanence stirred a profound inner transformation. He resolved to renounce his princely life in search of a deeper truth. In the dead of night, he left the palace, leaving behind his family, possessions, and royal status. Clad in humble robes, he set out on a journey of asceticism and self-discovery. Chapter 5: The Ascetic Life. For several years, Siddhartha lived the life of an ascetic, seeking spiritual insight through extreme practices. He underwent rigorous fasting, meditation, and self-mortification under the guidance of renowned teachers. Despite his dedication, he remained unsatisfied, realizing that extreme asceticism did not hold the key to enlightenment. Chapter 6: The Bodhi Tree. Siddhartha's quest for enlightenment led him to the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India. Here, he resolved to meditate until he attained the ultimate truth. For 49 days and nights, he engaged in deep meditation, battling inner demons and temptations. On the morning of the full moon in May, he experienced enlightenment, gaining profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. Chapter 7: The Four Noble Truths. Under the Bodhi tree, Siddhartha Gautama became Gautama Buddha, the Awakened One. He articulated the Four Noble Truths, the foundational principles of Buddhism. 1. The truth of suffering dukkha: life is marked by suffering, dissatisfaction, and impermanence. 2. The truth of the cause of suffering samadaya: suffering arises from attachment and desire. 3. The truth of the cessation of suffering nirodha: liberation from suffering is attainable. For the truth of the path to the cessation of suffering magga: the Eightfold Path is the way to end suffering. Chapter 8: The Middle Way and the Eightfold Path. Gautama Buddha emphasized the middle way, a balanced approach between extreme asceticism and indulgence. He expounded the Eightfold Path, which consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This path provides a framework for ethical and mindful living, leading to enlightenment. Chapter 9: Spreading the Dharma. After attaining enlightenment, Buddha dedicated his life to teaching the Dharma, his profound spiritual insights. He attracted followers from all walks of life, including kings, merchants, and ascetics. He traveled extensively across India, delivering discourses and establishing a community of monks and nuns, the Sangha, who preserved and spread his teachings. Chapter 10, Iconic Teachings and Parables. Buddha's teachings encompassed a vast range of topics, including ethics, meditation, and the nature of reality. He often used parables and analogies to convey complex concepts. Iconic teachings, such as the Sermon at Benares, the First Discourse, the Fire Sermon, and the Heart Sutra, continue to inspire and guide Buddhists worldwide. Chapter 11, Final Days and Parinirvana. As Buddha's teaching gained prominence, he continued to travel and teach, spreading his wisdom and compassion. In his late 70s, he reached the town of Kushinagar. It was here, beneath 2 sal trees, that he entered into parinirvana, the final state of liberation from the cycle of birth and death. His passing marked the end of his physical presence but not the enduring influence of his teachings.